Hello and welcome to the War Report. I am your host, Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is a show where we talk about NXT, AEW, and just a smidge of Collision because AEW is still on right now. How you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I told you. I didn't. You didn't hear me. I said, hold on a second before you hit record. But I'm back.
Oh, I did not hear that. That's okay. I'll cut it.
I had to run back. I'm
Mhm.
doing great. I'm doing wonderful. Big news, big life news. Got a job.
So did I.
The unemployment arc is over. You got a job too. See?
Yeah, the job that asked me about the wrestling stuff in the interview.
Yeah,
Yeah, nah, they followed me and they was tripping about sending the offer letter, so I pulled up on them.
as you
I,
should.
I pulled up on them and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna need that," and they gave it to me right then and there, and I was like, "Cool, cool, 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 cool." But yeah, nah, and I start next week, so
Nice. I start October 1st.
fire.
Um, So I got a little time to get myself together. You know what I realized? I don't have a lot of work clothes because I've been working from home for so long. And then the work clothes that I did have didn't make it through the fire. So I gotta invest in some like clothes to wear around an office because I really don't have a lot.
It's time to hit that JC Penney, boy.
You feel me? You know
Hit
what's
that
crazy?
Macy's, man.
I don't think there's even a Macy's or JCPenney anywhere near me.
Come on, you
We
must
had we
live.
had
You live in the
well we
boonies,
had
nigga.
No, we had a mall, a very popular mall at the time, but it's dead. There's like literally, a mall dead when the pretzel place is gone. The food court has two things in it. I'm telling you, you go on TikTok, you'll see this mall on like abandoned malls, like TikToks.
No way.
It's called the Crystal Mall. I'm telling you, when I was younger, that shit used to be popping. Now it's like literally in the food court. There's one Chinese food stand and one Japanese food stand. That's literally the only thing in the food court.
They're
There's
not
two
giving up.
things. And then both
Uh,
pretzel places closed. The FYE closed. Hollister
mhm.
closed. Forever 21. All the mall staples. Only thing that's still open over there is Champ Sports somehow. I don't even know if they got that out there where you're at. They got Champ Sport
Yeah, they got a chance for us.
And Victoria's Secret. The only two things in that mall that's still open. And a Buffalo
Pe-
Wild Wings.
People that need to get freaky, people that need back to school shoes, and then people that need some wings.
This is my thing. Do people even still wear Victoria's Secret?
I mean,
Like not even like the underwear, like the clothing brand. When's the last time you seen somebody rocking pink?
oh man, no, like that shit is like house clothes now.
Yeah,
You
you don't
feel
see
me? Like
you just
you
see
wear that
pink
shit in the
outside,
crib.
dog.
Yeah, I do remember that time when like JC Penney was like when JC Penney was like our Savage Fenty, like or like when it was like on a rise and like you just had to get it like a Savage Fenty. But I think um I think them not just like, hey man, we got Victoria's Secret boxes for niggas, man, lock in. I feel like that's where they really went wrong. Um but no, I haven't seen Victoria's Secret in forever.
Yeah, honestly, I think Fenty kind of got Victoria's Secret out of here. Remember there was
Vi
that whole
Vic
controversy. I think
Victoria
like
and
some
Sheen.
I feel like someone like from Victoria, I don't know, the CEO or someone was just like, "Yo, we make clothes for certain body types." Did one of those comments, and then Rihanna
Oh,
capitalized. She was like, "Well, we got it for every body type." With the big
yeah.
models on and on the thing, everything. We got everybody.
Shit, they got plus
All
size.
inclusive,
They got
baby.
niggas
You know what I mean? They got niggas.
and they got what is it? Like some of their runway models will just be like just cool niggas. You feel me? Like I remember Nigel Houston, the skater. He was just like he was just walking the runway. Um
He's so impressive, man.
he's
He-
he's an amazing skater for sure. He's been doing that shit
bro,
since a
like
kid. I'm
it looks
trying to
so
f
effortless, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a YouTube video that's like the fall of Victoria's Secret. Fall
I'm
off.
sure
I'm just
there
looking
is
for fall
one.
off.
There's a lot of pop culture stuff I want to discuss while we're on this kind of topic.
Before you start, found one. The Rise and Fall of Victoria's Secret, locked in.
Locked in. How long is it? Gotta be 45 plus.
Oh no, it's like 4 minutes.
Oh, I need the
It,
in-depth.
it's 4 minutes, but he in the mall. Like,
Uh, they can do a vlog.
yeah, I need there is an account on YouTube that I followed that like he does like the downfalls of companies. Like he has like Big Lots, uh fall off. Let's see if he comes up. Yeah, the YouTube channel is called Company Man, The Decline of Big Lots, What Happened? And I usually follow this guy when he just talks about like stores or that fell off or whatever.
Hmm.
Oh, why is Shake Shack so successful? Let me lock into this. All right, we'll go ahead. Pop culture stuff.
Bro, did you see this Jimmy Kimmel stuff?
Yeah, I just seen that he got booed. What is it? His show's on hiatus for his comments on Charlie Kirk, but I don't know what he said about Charlie Kirk, so I'm kind of out of the
He
loop.
did. This is the thing. This is the joke that got him in trouble. He didn't even say anything about Charlie Kirk.
Okay.
The joke was basically he was like the joke was Trump not even acknowledging that the guy who shot Charlie Kirk was MAGA, and then Trump not acknowledging Charlie Kirk in general when asked about it by the press. And then that was it. That was the joke. And then
Okay.
Trump
I
was
don't.
like, "You're gone, buddy."
Surely the delivery was much better, but just like
Yeah, obviously, I can't
him
tell the
getting
joke
booted
like he
just
did.
for him getting booted just for that is actually kind of crazy.
So that means out of the big four late night hosts, Trump's already taken out two in 8 months.
Hmm.
That's like this is
And I,
we've never
oh,
seen no shit like this before. Where like I as long as I've lived, I've never seen a late night host get just taken off air because
for something they said,
for making fun of the president, which like every late night host has always done since like the
it's
beginning of late night hosting.
it is the
That's like the whole
staple.
stick. Yeah, it's a staple making fun of the president. So you mean to tell me, and like in my 35 years of living, I've never seen this before. But he's already taken out two in 8 months.
How many
Really,
years of
like in
living?
like 2 months. 35. Big birthday last week. I mean, yeah, big
Happy
one.
birthday, chopped in your unk.
Chopped and unk, brother. Let me tell you. Yeah, man, this is like I saw a tweet. I wish I saved the tweet. You know how Twitter is. If you see a tweet and then it disappears, you'll never see it again.
Yeah.
Basically, they were just like,
Oh,
bro,
so
if
many I
two
lost this week.
he's like, if rich old white guys can't even speak their mind about
Who
things
can?
anymore, yeah, who can? You know what I mean? Like we're getting to that point where like if you say certain words, they might get you out of here, dog.
Hmm. Um,
I don't
what
even like
is
Jimmy
it?
Kimmel, but like, yo, what?
Yeah, I was gonna mention that like, there is like a sort of fall of like late night hosts, and that's why like I feel like because I already saw one tweet that was just like, well, late night hosts are already like falling off, so this is just like speeding it up. But I'm just like, still, like he got booted
That's not
for
the
just
point.
talking, which is his
Yeah.
job by a
Well,
major
it
network.
it was ABC that took him down. Most people are assuming it's
Hmm.
because of the Trump administration
Of
that
course.
pressed it. This was a tweet from, well, not tweet, whatever the Truth Social thing is called. He said, "Great news for America. The ratings challenge Jimmy Kimmel show is canceled." All caps. "Congratulations to ABC for finally having the courage to do what had to be done. Kimmel has zero talent and worse ratings than even Colbert, if that's possible. That leaves
Cooking.
Jimmy and Seth, two losers on fake news NBC. Their ratings are horrible. Do it, NBC. Three exclamation points.
You
This guy's
see,
a
and
psychopath.
and the thing is that like he's not wrong, but at the
No,
same time,
the ratings
yeah,
ain't hitting what they used to be. We know
yeah,
that.
but at the same time, it's just like like people are taking that part where it's just like late night is just not doing well, so they booted him for that. But it's just like it's very clear why he was gone.
Yeah,
And then you have to ask like, okay, if Colbert was getting better ratings than him, then why'd they cancel him? You know?
yeah.
So it is
Wild to me.
it is a very crazy, scary time that we are in. And I saw earlier today that CEOs of like Twitch Um,
Discord,
yeah, Twitch, Discord, and like other like
Reddit.
platforms are like
Yeah.
gonna have to like testify on them like radicalizing like folks. And I tell you right now, the CEO of Reddit will pull up a fucking cesspool of people and be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Because they definitely have it. I think yeah, we're gonna start experiencing a very big how would I say it?
It's a shift. It definitely is.
Censorship. Like or censor like very
Like
like large censorship shift in
yeah.
the culture right now, and it's going to be illegal to stay, to stand against the president or whatever.
You know what Elon Musk said? He said comedy's legal, baby. He told us that. Elon Musk told us that. He said comedy legal again.
Yeah,
I
he's
guess not.
yeah, now he's just like quickly stop that shit once it was over.
I do like we don't
Um
have to hear from him as much as we used to. That's nice.
yeah,
I've been
perfect.
forgetting about him. Then his
Just
tweets will pop up on my For You tab every once in a while, just like the worst possible things ever.
just as this administration wanted to, just to silence his ass. Um yeah, no, it's scary times we're living in. And then what is it? Now ICE can just like racially profile folks.
Bro, yeah, off the rip, you know what I mean? You look like you might be an illegal brother.
Yeah, and
Also, I
gonna
saw a lot of complaints about this during NXT. It was like just the constant spam of just
dog,
join
I
ICE commercials.
heard. Yeah. Fucking
I haven't
crazy.
seen them for NXT particularly. I have seen them when watching football, like on Fox or
Hmm.
something. I've seen them there. I have not. I don't usually watch NXT live, so I don't see the commercials. But yeah, I saw at least like 4 or 5 tweets from people who probably don't usually watch NXT but watched it because of Homecoming. They were like, "Yo,
Hmm.
there's so many commercials for joining ICE." It like I can see these commercials. I looked up the commercial. I can see this commercial in like 20 years being like history videos about like
Yeah.
these were the recruitment videos for ICE or
This is
whatever.
gonna be the opposite of like the Stanley Steamer. Like
Yeah, you
these
know what I
are
mean?
scary ass commercials that used to
No,
play.
it's straight up like on some like Nazi propaganda shit. Like if they had like
Hmm.
TV commercials back then, I'm sure. Maybe they did. Or like well they actually had like radio commercials or whatever. I don't know what the
Yeah.
technology was during World War II, but like
Red Scare shit.
yeah, this is what it looks like. It's just like, bro, this is crazy. You can't even watch wrestling no more without being invited to join the American Gestapo. Like, yo,
Hmm.
it's just I don't know,
It's
man.
spooky, yeah.
It's spooky time. I hate to be dramatic about things, but like this much has happened in 8 months. I think that's what the thing that really just like is blowing my mind. It's like this
Yeah.
is all happening. So we still have what 3.5 more years of this.
It was just a few weeks ago that we were celebrating the possibility of his ass,
You know,
you know, meeting up with Hulk Hogan. Um,
and Charlie, I guess.
can't say
Shit.
that. But yeah, no, it is scary times that we're living in, and just gonna have to stay positive, stay optimistic. Um, pray.
Yeah.
Well, not if you are
Thoughts and
religious,
prayers
pray,
and
I
Savior,
guess.
maybe.
Yeah. I'm not religious, but uh,
Speaking of scary times, bro, have you looked up so I just found out about this today. Well, I saw something like last week and I just like I kind of skimmed past it. This David thing, that singer guy.
you know what's so crazy
What's
is
that?
that no, it was like I think it was about like 2 weekends ago. Um, I was with my friends and they were telling me about the situation, and I was like, "Oh, that's so crazy. Weird. I've never heard about this." And the guy David, he was part of some like Minecraft music like a voting thing. No,
Hmm.
it was Fortnite. Don't I downloaded Fortnite so I could vote for a friend in this music thing or whatever. And my
Yeah.
friend lost to him.
Oh.
And then they were just like, yeah, fuck that guy because Jeff blah blah blah. And then and then I hear this shit and I'm getting the lowdown and I'm just like, hey guys, this is way more crazier than you guys described to me.
Well, more information came out today. That's what caught my attention. So for
Hmm.
anybody who's unfamiliar with what we're talking about, there is a singer named David. It is spelled D, the number four, VD. I don't even know how that equals David. I think that's a terrible name.
What don't forget about Six Lack, like how we said.
Yeah, Six Lack is ridiculous. This might be worse than Six Lack, which is impressive. Um, at least the six kind of looks like a B. I don't see how
Yeah, yeah.
D4VD looks like David at all.
Well, he's missing a
But
whole ass letter, but keep going.
yeah, so I guess he's popular on TikTok, or at least online communities. In the gaming community seems like. Um,
Hmm.
he's currently on tour. However, last week or like 2 weeks ago, they found his Tesla abandoned with the remains of a human being in the trunk. Um, but the cops were like, it couldn't have been him because he's on tour, so there's no way he could have killed somebody and then went across the country like that.
An elite alibi.
Yeah. And if you are familiar with Tesla, how they work, are you familiar with Tesla
I mean, I know
cars?
they're a car.
So the way they work is there's no like ignition or anything like that.
Oh
So
yeah, they could just.
you have to grant access for someone to use your car.
But it's a rental, so how does that work?
Was it a rental? I
Yeah.
thought it was his car.
Oh, I heard it was a rental Tesla.
Oh, okay, then that's different. Then never mind. Then disregard that part. That doesn't really matter. So as of
Information,
today,
baby. One of us got it.
as of today, some more information comes out that the girl that was inside the trunk was
Hmm.
actually like a 15 to 16-year-old girl.
Hmm.
Um,
That he was dating.
allegedly he was dating.
Allegedly,
Allegedly
allegedly.
they met in Discord. Uh, and she was all up in the Discord. It seemed like everybody in the Discord knew that they were dating, which is also a whole other thing. It
Hmm.
seemed like a lot of people knew he was dating this 15-year-old. Mind, this is a grown man. I believe he's 20. And they were dating for 2 years. So that means he was 18 and she was 13, which is even that's something.
Hmm. No, no,
And
normal with SoundCloud artists.
yeah, in
Damn,
Discord, I guess
Mercedes
too.
on fucking Collision, bro.
I like the outfit though. It's nice. But yeah, so come to find out the girl has a tattoo that's exact same of his tattoo. And there's a lot of like screenshots coming out about him dating the girl, a young lady named Celeste, who's been missing for about since April of last year. It just like, bro, I'm like reading these updates and everything keeps getting worse and worse. Like, it all can't be a coincidence, but also everything there could be coincidental. And that kind of like when you really think about it, maybe he was because I guess they TMZ contacted the young lady's mom, the Celeste girl's mom, and she's like, yeah, she had a boyfriend named David. So like, it could be a whole completely different David. You know what I mean?
You're
And the
common.
tattoo is a popular tattoo. Like a lot of people have this tattoo. It's a lot of things that could be coincidental, but it's also like there's no way he didn't do this. That's
Oh, and
so
apparently,
good.
Little Tay,
Good.
um, notoriously was killed last year. They said that David was a pedophile, alleged was a pedophile, and he was in her DMs when she was 15. So he's definitely there. There's a paper trail racking up, and
It gets spooky. It gets spooky for young David.
I can't
Um,
I can't fuck with these new artists, bruh.
I, you know, you're more cultured in Discord than I am. How how did this happen?
I mean, I think it's like I think it's really easy to do, especially like if your Discord is not like a what is it, like a Twitch community? Like, because the Twitch community, they will have like verification, and then if you're an 18 plus community, then you'll have to
Yeah.
verify your age in some shape or form, or like verify it on like a different platform, and then you get the invite or stuff like that. But like
Yeah.
we could start a Discord right now, have the link open, put it on Reddit, and then whoever joins joins.
That's so
That's it.
spooky,
Like
bro.
it like Discord is very much just like you get a link to a chat. I feel like there's even like public servers, which I've never been a part of a public server, so I think that's like, well, that's half true. Like I never,
I joined the NFL one once, and I was like, this is a lot.
because like Discord has a discover feature where you could find like other communities. Never used
Oh,
it.
I never used that either.
Never used it. If I'm in a Discord that has like 1,000 plus people in it, it's because my friend like sent it to me and it was just like, hey, here's a Final Fantasy 14 Discord. And it's just people just sharing tech about the game. And best in slot, this is the kind, just that sort of thing, min-maxing and meta shit. Um, but like, yeah, like it's really look, the internet's always been a scary place, so
Yeah,
it's and Discord is no different. Like it's very easy to just end up on the wrong like website.
it's kind of like the Wild West, low key. I mean, there
Yeah,
is
the internet's always
regulation
been the Wild
within.
West.
It was a different internet when we were younger, though.
Honestly, I can't even I honestly can't say that.
You don't think so?
Look, no, because I think like internet is the Wild West today. Well, the Wild West is different for sure, but it's still the Wild West. And I think the difference between
Mm,
the Wild West is, or like the two ends of it, is that you can get extremely paid to do this shit today.
yeah,
If this was like, 2001, and then you just had like a whole bunch of like fucked up photos or like whatever, you just put that on a web page with some PNGs or whatever. It takes forever to load, and then like that's it. But like now, like you can sell that shit on Reddit. You can fucking do whatever creepy shit that you could do on what is that? The Twitch alternative Kick, and all sorts of like crazy shit like that. So the internet is a different Wild West to what ours is, or what our was, or our introduction to the internet, I should say. I'm not gonna preach web safety or any shit like that, but like if you have a child, like YouTube is like the ultimate gateway
YouTube's
to,
crazy.
yeah. And I'll never forget, I remember we I was working a summer camp and we just wanted to play some kids like we just wanted to play Peppa Pig for the kids because the kids really liked Peppa Pig. And we
Mm.
just had it on the autoplay. And we just thinking, oh, it's gonna be the next episode or whatever. And then one of the episodes is just a YouTube poop. If you don't know what a YouTube poop is, you might be too young for this
Oh, that's the
podcast.
old shit.
Yeah. But like it was a YouTube poop, so it's just like it looks like a regular Peppa Pig episode, but then they're cursing, they're saying
Yeah.
things, and then somebody's rushing half across the classroom to turn it off, and it's just like it's creepy shit like that. And what is it? Um, I believe they do the same thing on YouTube for like all kids shows. They do it for Max and Ruby. They do it for Peppa Pig.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they, got to Coco Melon yet to doing like, hey, it looks like Coco Melon at first, and then like 2 minutes in, when you think it's safe to walk away away from your child, it just turns into like some weird, esoteric, creepy shit. Or, it just says things that more or less could very like leave a scar on a child. Or at least like have them thinking about that for quite some time. So, YouTube is a scary place. Even and I feel like even if you do go on YouTube Kids, I feel like you're still not safe on that because YouTube moderation is weird. Because it just looks like a regular episode of Peppa Pig. And
Fuck Peppa
scene.
Pig, yo.
I got no beef with Peppa Pig. Weirdo YouTubers that are trying to just subject their kids to like fucked up shit. And I think it's weird. Like, why not just do some stick figure animations, bro? Whoa, whoa, what happened to the game I loved, bro? Just seeing stick figures go Super Saiyan 3 and, blow up a planet or whatever, simple shit.
You would think. That's all I got as far as pop culture stuff, but just some things I saw today. And they're just like, that's interesting. Interesting time we're living in.
Hmm.
We got
Um,
WrestleMania overseas,
yeah, that is
deep
officially
deep in.
confirmed. Um, Saudi-Mania. What I'm very curious about for this whole thing is how independent promotions are going to try to like rock with this because if I'm if I'm like any of those indies that like to have shows like around WrestleMania or just like in the city,
Yeah.
like I'd be like fuck. Like well, right now I'd be thinking how do we get people to Saudi? And what small venues are in Saudi Arabia or like, or even if you want to do it, um, because like I feel like it would be I don't feel like it would be worth it for a lot of promotions to fly all the way out there and then do all that sort of shit. And then also like the true outlaw mud shows are gonna have to turn it down a lot.
They're not
So
going. You think GCW is going to damn Saudi?
oh, I think they are, but I don't think like your Joey Janela like Spring Break or anything like that. Like I definitely think like Bloodsport would be there. Or
I don't think they're going. I think
I think so. GCW is so in bed with WWE. I'm pretty sure they'll
I mean
fucking push
I don't
like
think a lot of the indies are going.
I think your indies like WWN might not be there. Um Beyond Wrestling, I don't think they'll be there. Sometimes Stardom likes to do stuff as well. I don't think they'll be there, but don't want to discount overseas promotions like WXW, like they might do a thing there or like other like not UK, but like just any other indie that is like overseas and shit like that. Not like Rev Pro or anything like that. Um or Defy. Well, who knows? With
I'll be
Defy, but
shocked if I believe like the WrestleCons and all that, they'll
they'll
probably just
find a
have some
way.
kind of like event in the States. You know what I mean? Maybe they'll have like some kind of conglomerate of just like a bunch of indies just doing like an
Well,
event.
where do they all come together?
I don't fucking know. They got to
That,
figure
that
that out.
I
They got 2 years to figure it out and to promote it.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Like I think
that's the thing for me. It's just
I
like,
think they need to pick a relatively cheap city.
hmm?
Um,
Or they could just, or they could just do all in weekend or some other weekend and have that kind of
oh
situation.
yeah, like we missed out on our big payday for, the WWE thing. So let's
Because
see.
it's not like, yeah, I mean, all in crowd is still a crowd. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? At the end of the day, it ain't gonna be a WrestleMania crowd, but you can still,
I mean, yeah, you can
yeah,
still get your bread. We're probably
yeah,
just
you
doing
can
like a
definitely.
smaller scale show, just try to make up for.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to. That's the issue. I think is that like your companies shouldn't be dependent on WWE to make money. You know what I mean? Like I
Well,
understand
it's not
kind of
even
the
that. Like
relationship of what it is. Go ahead.
I I used to think about it like the same way, just a little bit, but honestly, I look at like this as like Mania, like when it's in the city, like I look at it like Art Basel. Like everybody's gonna be here, so why not capitalize?
Yeah,
And this is gonna be like one of our largest paydays, this year. So like let's just tag along.
yeah.
I definitely if the promotion is like, oh man, we have to shut doors because we could not do, we couldn't get people in for a Mania weekend, maybe your finances was never really there, like
That's what I'm saying. It's like the
for
people like who keep bringing up Pete Dunne in the UK Indies. I'm like, bro, if Pete Dunne leaving the Indies was what caused the UK Indies to die, then they wasn't sustainable. Pete Dunne wasn't. He was. I mean,
yeah,
I'm
like
sure he was a
Pete
draw
Dunne was
out
like
there, but he was.
18.
Yeah, I'm sure he was a draw out there, but it ain't like it just him. If he's gone, it's over.
Yeah, your whole scene like fringing upon like an 18, 19-year-old, like tough shit. Also, I don't
Who you knew had a relationship with WWE.
yeah,
So it
also
was inevitable Steve was gonna sign.
yeah, and I'm Vera. Pete Dunne in the Indies, like WCPW, I wasn't a big fan. I'm not gonna hold you.
I did. I enjoyed him.
I didn't like the biting shit and his pizza face.
Just
Not gonna
crazy.
hold you. he just didn't have a look that I was cool with. You feel me? So,
I
but
still
like,
think the singlet's a bad look for him. Is his body shape did not fit a singlet.
oh, I always thought the singlet with like the wolf coat was like cool.
It looks weird. I think it looks weird on his body. I'm a singlet guy. I love the singlet. For his body, but I feel like singlets are for like the big bulky guys. You know what I mean? Like the amateur wrestler build or just kind of like a bigger guy. And you know, Pete Dunne, he was I guess it kind of worked when he was at Indy, but then when he got shredded when he got to NXT,
Hmm.
it looked even weirder when he got shredded. He
Hey, shout out to be done getting fucking like just disappearing for a really long time and just coming back fucking shredded.
sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta
Yeah,
lock in real quick.
yeah, they're definitely locked in. But yeah, nah, those indies that like that count on this or like count on Mania to survive,
It might be
it's
tough breaks,
that's
but
yeah, that's parasitic parasitic. I think I said that right in the worst way. So, um, but like I'm looking at like GCW, your Beyonds,
I don't think
WrestleCon.
GCW is gonna be in Saudi Arabia, bro. I don't think
No,
any of
but
the indies
like
are.
I'm just like I don't think that they really hinge on, you know,
No, they'd be
Mania
fine.
weekend to survive, you know. They can always just have their own like really big show.
That's what I'm saying. I don't. I could see a situation in 2027 where if y'all, take your time and resources and got shit right, by 2027, you should have some kind of idea. Or, you could
Hmm.
just kind of mooch off the All In crowd. I don't know where All In will be at in 2027. Probably in London again, but hey, you can take your show to London.
Yeah, London is way more affordable than Saudi Arabia, so it is
Way
what it
more
is.
affordable and probably more people friendly. I don't know the best way to explain it. Or people are more willing to go there than probably Saudi
Oh,
Arabia.
yeah,
Saudi
yeah,
Arabia
yeah, because I
got a
was about to
long
say,
way to go in public relations as far as like
uh,
people wanting to go over there.
yeah, shit, I was about to say, what do you mean, man?
I do wonder how many people like are gonna go to Saudi from the States. I'd be interested to see that number. Who's traveling?
Hey, man, 2 years guaranteed. I guarantee you that GCW will be there.
You think GCW will be in Saudi Arabia?
Yes,
All right, we'll see.
bank on it. I definitely think like I don't like WWE and AEW can do like whatever they like, but I would extremely stress to a lot of indies that don't. It's probably best if you don't go because your public perception is like everything. So
Yeah,
I
WWE
wouldn't.
already got their money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like your public perception is everything. You don't want to go to Saudi Arabia and then like, people are just, protesting your shit. Or like,
Yeah,
nah,
I got
y'all went
you.
to Saudi or whatever, so we not fucking with you no more. And honestly, a lot of those people weren't supporting indies anyway, but
Yeah. You know what's interesting? I saw a TikTok today. From like the it was like a comedian or from the comedy like stand-up comedy like community. And he
hmm.
was talking about how like there's I guess they have like a comedy festival in Saudi Arabia or something. I think
What jokes them niggas telling?
I don't know, but he was just basically like yeah, but it was like all the big name like every like big name stand-up comedian you could think of is like
No.
going like Hannibal Buress, like Dave Chappelle and like Shane Gillis and all these guys. And I'm just like damn, they
But
put Saudi put their bank in everything. They want all the entertainment. They want to be like
large payday.
they want to be like what I guess America
They're
wants Vegas to be.
they're trying to shift public perception. They're trying to let people
Yeah,
know that like
they're
it's
straight up.
okay to come here.
Yeah,
And
that's why I don't understand the fear mongering of like WWE's like safety. I'm like, bro, they're not gonna let anything happen to these guys in Saudi. Are you bugging? Like they
yeah,
don't their
they're trying
perception
to
hinges on it.
yeah, they're trying to make it seem like,
This
it's
is a
okay to like
destination you want to be.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is the destination that you want to be. So, also like they got stopped at the airport one time. Are we still using that as a like
Well, you know what kind of hurt that though? I think that was a FTR really kind of dramatizing. What's
them
the
and
word?
Carl Anderson or whatever?
Yeah, kind of like what really happened. Because I always thought it was interesting that like, no other wrestlers ever really like verify what they were saying.
Because they thought it was they too was just like, oh, it's just a holdup at the airport for the most
Yeah,
part.
niggas.
Like
You got FTR telling they had guns in the waving guns in the damn cockpit.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
they playing Blix in their face and all that sort
Yeah.
of shit or whatever. Tell them, get back, nigga, get back.
Uh,
I don't have a Saudi accent, so
not like Meals.
yeah.
Meals is wilder for that.
Um,
Uh,
I would have did it
yeah,
if I thought to
sorry.
do it at that time. But yeah, no, I think it's just I think it's really ridiculous. And still to like I think like the Saw I I'm kind of done just talking about like the Saudi stuff. Because nobody ever has like a real answer. Like I asked on Twitter, like if Saudi Arabia is not like shouldn't be allowed to get WrestleMania because of what their government's doing, or what their government, yeah, what their government is doing. So where is WrestleMania allowed to be held in? What country is allowed to have wrestling? Because
According to Twitter, it seems like only London or America can have WrestleMania or Canada, I
yeah,
guess.
yeah, and I could tell you all those places have their own problems. You may not really know it because you don't live there, but every place has their problems.
Yeah, I mean
So
London. Yeah, London. I mean, just historically, London isn't hasn't really been the most.
yeah, so yeah, London should get WrestleMania, but like Atlantic slave trade,
My
or
my
Brexit or
thing.
whatever shit they
Yeah,
on.
my thing is just like, bro. It's just the casual racism I see online when it comes to um not just Saudi, but a lot of Asian cultures. And it just seems kind of accepted.
Hmm.
We're just like, that's fine. Like people can speak on Saudis however they want.
Um,
Just regular Saudi citizens who have nothing to do with their government. They get spoken on like they're fucking like savage beasts. You know what I mean? Who just who
hmm.
don't know civilization. It's very interesting, and I've just been noticing that like it doesn't help that like the Shaw Ross Saps of the world and kind of like all those other aggregators kind of even like push it themselves
They're just cool with it.
so
It's
that
it is very like openly accepted
yeah
xenophobia.
yeah
And there was a guy in my mention who was just like, it's not about xenophobia. I just oh fuck, what did he say? It was just like it's not about like xenophobia, it's just like safety or like whatever. And it was just like, dog, they got stopped at the airport like one time. Y'all said Sami Zayn was gonna die, he's still here.
they did. I always think about that, bro. Just the mere thought of WWE being sold to Saudi Arabia had people like they're gonna kill. It's like the most extreme thing possible. It's like they're gonna kill him. Like, bro,
Hmm.
no one's gonna. Now look at Sami Zayn when you go to Saudi Arabia. He's fucking like the closest thing to Jesus out there. You know what I mean? Just like, what are we talking about,
Uh,
bro? People just it's just fear mongering. It is nonsense.
okay. It's not about xenophobia to say that all of Saudi is corrupt. All the men love to all the men love the rules set in place. They love to control the women. And I'm just like, didn't we get rid of abortions like last year?
Yeah, I'm about to say one. I'm about to say one. You just generalize all the men in Saudi Arabia, which is crazy. You don't know. There's like
Yeah, that too.
I don't know how many people are in Saudi Arabia, but
There's a lot of people there, but keep going.
and two, yeah, like you said, like you're acting like we're in here just like making laws. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
like
we're taking women's rights away. Like the little protests outside
yeah,
right now
no,
going on about women's rights, and you
yeah,
talking about
no performative feminism, but like, they still have to pay for tampons, bro. And it's a medical necessity for a lot of them.
yeah, like
Well, all of
what are
them,
y'all talking
sorry.
about? Like it's just different. What's the word I'm looking for? Not regressive, but there's like different. Yeah, I guess that's the word you could use. Every civilization has rules against women existing, pretty
Yeah,
much. It's just
it's
different
fucking
rules
crazy.
everywhere. It's just different rules in
Hmm.
every different community. So like, yeah, it might be something that's looked down upon there, but
That's
our
just
abortion laws might
that's just
be,
culture.
yeah, just
That's just
different
culture.
cultures, and that's why I was so shocked by that tweet by that young lady who was like, "Yo, if you go out to Saudi, just understand their culture," and people like freaked out on her, like, "Yo,
Yeah, what
did
do
you
you
see
mean
that?"
understand their culture or whatever? No, I didn't
Like,
see it,
bro,
but I do think it's crazy that like,
Like, bro, if you're going to their country, yeah, you got to follow their rules, bro.
Yeah, like respect their culture. Like
Yeah, you got to respect their
Hu
culture.
Hawaii has been saying that forever. What is it? Japan, they had like a, I'm not sure if it's still ongoing, but they also had like a brief like tourism ban in some places because they don't respect the culture. Like I think like the geishas, they do like a walk around the city or whatever, and like you're not supposed to like stop them, or like really
Mm,
enter it. They're on a walk is like it's culture, and tourists come and they're loud, disruptive, and do all sorts of shit.
yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna really go too much back and forth with people on the the Saudi shit anymore. Um,
My thing is, if
I'm just
you
gonna shut
know,
the fuck up every year.
yeah. My thing is just like, if you want to feel a way about WWE working with Saudi, that's fine. That's you, and you're right to feel that way about that. I just feel like just watch how you speak on people. You know what I mean? A whole community of people you don't know.
Hmm.
Or speak on other people's experiences with said country. For example, the whole Bianca situation where people are like, they forced her to say that, this, that. Like maybe they did, but maybe it's how Bianca feels about the place she's been to more than you've been to, more than likely. You know what I mean? Like maybe she does feel like they're making progress with the women compared to the last time she was there or the first time she was there. You know, like who are you to tell Bianca how she should and shouldn't feel about something
Hmm.
based off of your whatever your personal morals or beliefs are? Like that's not how that works, bro. I think people just like really just need to just check themselves as far as just
Or at
casual
least how they're
racism,
talking. Yeah.
xenophobia. Yeah, just how you're talking about people, bro. Like y'all sound crazy. Y'all sound like the people y'all are against.
Yeah. You sound very MAGA.
Yeah,
Uh,
you see,
it's
just different
it's
word, different buzzwords. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really crazy, but it just is what it is at this point. Like I'm tired of like, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm Saudi fanboy 2239, but like
Yeah, but
you
also just
niggas
like,
talking
bro,
crazy.
that's the other thing is like, bro, I know a lot of wrestling fans only watch wrestling, but like a lot of, like I said, the comedy thing, a lot of like stuff is going to go to Saudi, bro. Like I believe the World Cup is going to Saudi. That's the biggest sporting
Yeah, I'm
event in the
like,
world.
and they're not gonna
WWE
care.
just ahead of the curve. You feel me? Like
Hmm.
they were just the first ones to do it. I promise you, NFL will probably do it at some point. NBA will probably do it at some point. I think NBA is already like working with Abu Dhabi. I don't know how close that is to Saudi Arabia, but it's in that general area. You know what I mean? So like it's only a matter of time. I'm sure a lot of things are going to be in big boxing. We already know they're doing big boxing matches in Saudi. They'll probably do UFC in Saudi at some point. You know what I mean? Like everything's gonna
Oh,
end up
UFC and
being
Saudi is
over
definitely
there.
coming.
Yeah, it's like everything's gonna be over there at some point. You just something you're just gonna have to deal with it. Like or not deal with it. I don't know. I just feel like you shouldn't speak on just general public like that, just so generally.
Hmm. And just to stop you real quick, I ain't gonna hold you,
Yeah,
bro. Hechichero's fucking cooking in this bitch.
nigga, I told you. I'm watching. I got the iPad on the side. I'm watching.
I got my laptop on
He
the side. That nigga is cooking.
that
Whatever
that boy Hooper.
that like reverse monkey flip with the DDT, that shit was kind of tough. I ain't gonna hold you.
That boy Hooper. I hate that. I hate that he's with Don Gallows, bro. I,
Man.
I do like it because that means he's on TV more.
Hmm.
But also I just don't like it because like I don't like. I feel like
I
if
hate
you're a
the
wrestler
entrance.
with if you're a wrestler with Don Gallows, you got kind of got a ceiling on you unless your name is like Kyle Fletcher. Even
Yeah,
Takesha, I feel like should be in a higher position than what he's in. He just won the G1.
I
Unless
agree.
unless like the clout from a G1 win is like diminished this much.
It might
You know
have.
what I
It
mean?
might have.
Damn, this nigga Hechicero was good. Did you
Yeah.
just see that?
No, I'm rubbing my eye right now because I
Dude,
actually want
dude.
to get into all out predictions.
Let's talk about it.
Let me pull it up.
Also, Hechicero and Josh Alexander just won. Say they will be in a ladder match. That was a fun
Uh
little match.
Niggas. I saw Top Flight on my screen, bro. I knew them niggas wasn't winning, man.
In the main event, you put top flight in your main event?
That was the main event. This is why I don't watch Collision.
Look at 11 o'clock.
Jesus Christ. All right. So Harley Cameron, Mina Shirakawa, uh, Queen Amanada. Is she gonna be okay to be in that match? Because the shit I just saw, she
They,
her
they,
both her.
they beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah. And Willow Nightingale versus Megan Bay and Penelope Ford in Triangle of Madness in a 8 women tornado tailgate brawl.
Is this
Excuse
like
me.
is this like Anarchy in Arena-esque?
I
Anyone
feel
know?
no. Well, maybe maybe outside. Maybe this brawl happens outside. I don't know.
Yeah. Like a little mini football field setup or something like that. Not football field, what's it called? What's the match called?
Tailgate brawl.
Tailgate. Hey, maybe I mean, I guess yeah, do it in the parking lot, I guess.
Yeah, somebody's gonna get seriously hurt. But yeah, and then what is this? Since AEW is gonna be like early on in the day, what is this? This shit about to happen at noon? This match about to be on at noon?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe it's on the hour pre-show. I believe the show starts at 3, so this will probably happen at 2.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I'm never
Daniel,
against lunchtime wrestling, bro. I gotta be honest with you. I'm here
I
for
mean,
it.
it's fine. It's fine. Um, Daniel Garcia versus Kazuhiro Shibata. This is their third match. Have I seen any of the others? Can't recall.
Wait, Garcia's wrestling Shibata?
Yeah,
Where the hell
it
that come
was
from?
it was announced on Collision.
Oh,
I can say that
okay.
now.
All right.
They beating the shit out of Christopher Daniels, bro.
As they should.
You
'Cause
already
I
won.
thought
What's going
Heyman
on?
got him out of here, bro. Didn't he? Like,
Yeah. Okay. Um. Oh, who's gonna win the 8 women brawl? I'm gonna go with faces. Actually, I'm gonna go to heels here, because why the fuck not? Why the fuck
yeah, I
not?
don't care. I think this being the kind of the build up to all the fucking all-star tags we've had over the last like 2 months. This being it, kind of a backstage, a backyard brawl. I guess this is their like blood and guts or something. I don't know what this is gonna be, but hey, it doesn't really matter. It
I ain't
doesn't really
gonna hold
matter in
you.
the end.
I ain't gonna hold you. A 3 hour AEW with an overrun. That's kind of killer, bro. That's kind of crazy, man.
Vintage Tony Khan.
Yeah, this nigga's out of his fucking mind. But yeah, if this match happens and we're still getting like the all-star tags with all the same participants, I think we need to have a discussion.
I've been ready for discussion. These all-star tags, I know people are like they're fun or whatever, but like they're not really doing anything for anybody. And I feel like we
The
could
the
probably
all-star
do better
tags and the cash prize matches.
because it's not really. I can see if like, getting niggas over, but I feel like no one's really gotten more over off of these tag matches. Like I feel like everyone's in the same spot.
Hmm. Yeah, no, definitely.
That's just been kind of my critique of the situation. I'm not against these matches, but like I feel like it's not really doing anything for anybody. It's moving storylines along, but I feel like these storylines aren't really going anywhere. It just like I feel like there's a better use of these women's time instead of just like just trying to cram everything into one match. Just give these women more than one segment.
Yeah, I
I don't,
agree.
especially because like uh, I don't even know. Whatever. I'm gonna go with Harley Cameron beating Shirakawa, Queen Amidine, and Willow Nightingale to get the crowd happy going into the show.
All right. Daniel Garcia, Kazuhiro Shibata. I'm gonna go Daniel Garcia because he has newly joined the the Death Riders. Sorry, I was gonna call them BCC, but the Death Riders. So I
That's fine.
think,
Shibata loses all the time.
yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna go
not too
Daniel
good. I'm not
Garcia.
too hurt about it.
Shibata stay losing.
I don't think they
Um,
should be doing a table spot. Well, I don't think they should have did this on Collision, honestly.
is this Collision or is this still just Dynamite?
No, it's
Oh no, it's
Collision because
Collision. It's Collision. Oh yeah, it says Collision. Yeah.
I had to close the the Dynamite tab and then ooh, nailed his ass. Okay. Adam Cope, Christian Cage versus FTR. Before we get into this, what do you think about the face-off?
I didn't pay any mind.
Yeah, it was kind of
I
just
didn't. I didn't care.
it was whatever to me. It was just like, well, I did all these things for you. Um, and then but I did all these things for you.
Yeah, it's
Yada
the
yada.
same.
And then Christian Cage was just like, hey man, all these heavy fines and shit, I don't give a fuck, nigga, I'm rich, and then started swinging on niggas. So I fuck with that.
I like that last part. But yeah, the whole like Edge FTR lore that they've been kind of like referencing it. Did the crowd care? My situation is like, did the crowd really care about that stuff? What does that have to do with?
Yeah, it's
Like
not.
we knew y'all knew each other previous to this, and y'all had histories, but
Yeah, and
like,
then did you catch FTR's like salty ass was it when they was mentioning their NXT matches and shit? Y'all niggas not
what
invited
they
to the
said.
homecoming, nigga.
Y'all didn't get invited, no invite.
What is it? They were talking about we became like one of the best tag teams ever. We had matches with American Alpha, um, Johnny Gargano, somebody there was like another team that was in NXT, but I forgot. And then kind of just everything leading up to this point. Obviously referenced the Briscoes and shit like that. Um,
Yeah,
but no, I thought I was gonna say y'all niggas not coming to the you niggas are not allowed. Um, all right, so let's keep this going. Uh, I'm just gonna I'm gonna go FTR. FTR cheats.
you don't think this is gonna be their only match?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, I guess you could do that because Ed and Christian already won their first official match together. So yeah, I can see
Hmm.
a situation where FTR wins this match. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
Extend this. That sounds interesting. I'm with that.
Keeps them occupied for quite a bit of time. Um, who's I mean well I was about to say I guess I was gonna say because Brodito has to like do their thing, but we don't know who's gonna be tag champs by the end of this. But
Yeah,
it is what it is. I definitely think that like FTR and like Cope should just be in their own universe now and not really bring the title into it until probably much later. So they have something to like give the people at like World's End or something.
yeah.
That would be my booking, Tony Schiavone. Suck on that. Um, Next, we got the Hurt Syndicate, all three members, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and MVP. Didn't they say they were going to introduce they're going to have a new member, like a younger member?
No, I think it's just like a fight for report or something like that, where like they're
Okay, okay,
talking
okay.
about bringing a younger member in,
Yeah, because
younger members.
I was just like, damn, MVP can't go. But yeah, it's gonna be all of them versus Ricochet and Gates of Agony, Bishop and Toa.
Did you
Uh,
like the match they had? Lashley and Toa and Leona? I thought it was nice. I like face Bobby Lashley. It makes more sense. He's kind of
um,
cool. You know what I mean? Like
I mean,
he's one of the few cool wrestlers they have.
it was nice to see just like a heavyweight, hard-hitting match that like ended promptly.
Yeah, I think they did a good job. I'm a fan of Gates of Agony. I really enjoy their in ring. I think they have a good look, and
Hmm.
I'm happy that they put the Ricochet and gave them something to do. Also, you know what? I'm gonna give a shout out to Ricochet. I think he done such a good job of his heel run so far, of being this annoying heel that it makes him easy to root against, and it really helped out Bobby kind of get over his new face persona, even though nothing's different really with Bobby. He's just beating up on some geeks. But I'm gonna give Ricochet some credit. But yeah, I really enjoyed the match they had tonight, and I think that they might win. I think Ricochet and Jason Magny actually win this match. I think MVP might take
Hmm.
that pin. I can't see Bobby or Shelton taking a pin, but I can see MVP taking a pin.
Hmm. Um, yeah, I don't really know. I'm gonna go Hurt Syndicate. I don't really. Oh, excuse me, big yawn. I'm gonna go Hurt Syndicate here. This is probably the most like the most that we like disagree or like was on the opposing side of. We don't really do that often. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go Hurt Syndicate for this match. But I'm sure that we're both gonna agree on this one. Uh, AEW TBS Championship match: Mercedes Moné versus Riho. The same Riho who got dropped on this episode of Collision. like it was nothing. So,
Yeah, I don't see a world where Riho wins that title.
mhm. All right. So there's not much of a feud to this whole thing, so I'm just gonna move on. Uh, John Moxley versus Darby Allin in a coffin match. You remember that one coffin match where Jungle, I forget who
And
did Jungle
Jungle
Boy
Boy
play in that
versus
shit?
I think
And then,
It was Darby.
oh, okay, and that shit dropped fast as shit. That was so
That
funny.
shit is so funny. I wish somebody had like a gif of that.
Yeah, that
That
shit
was
was too
really
fucking
funny.
funny.
The way that shit dropped. Um, Ideally, in my world, I would have Darby win this match, and then John take a nice long vacation.
I
He's
agree.
wrestled. He's wrestled a lot. I was looking at the numbers on my.
He's wrestled nonstop for like 4 years
I'm looking at my
or
numbers
five, maybe.
on the on my spreadsheet. He has. Let me see. He has 32 matches this year so far on TV. Only people that have more are LA Knight and Roxanne Perez.
I think
Moxley has
that's
been
it.
going hard. Penta's up there too. Penta got 31. And then Mike Bailey got 30. And Takeshita has 30. And that's not even including G1. So Takeshita been working too.
Hmm. Um. So yeah, I'm gonna go Darby Allin here.
I want it to be Darby Allin
Yeah, that would be for the best.
for that reason. But this is the thing. I feel like if Darby Allin wins, and he puts him in the coffin, we'll see Moxley on Dynamite that Wednesday,
I hope not.
if we're being real. Because then I don't, because then at that point, because they can't really take him off now. They just started the Daniel Garcia thing.
Hmm.
Unless Claudio become the leader somehow, and God knows that's the end. That'll be the death of Death Riders if Claudio is the leader,
Hmm.
or even worse, like Wheeler Yuta or something.
I hate you. Next match, we got MJF and Mark Briscoe in a tables and thumbtacks match, and then on Dynamite, uh, MJF was trying to like strong arm Tony Khan to
Tony Khan stood up, said, "Yeah, you ain't about
yeah,
to talk to me like that.
and
I'm a grown man."
he put on his big boy voice, no stuttering, and told that
Mm.
nigga go fuck yourself. I'm playing, I'm fucking around. Um, and MJF kind of just took it.
Yeah.
Um,
What is a tables and thumbtacks match? Is it like
it's tables
a
and
stairs?
thumbtacks, baby.
It's like a stairs match in WWE. Remember when they tried to pull that off? Tables,
Hmm.
ladder, chairs, and stairs.
I hate that shit so much.
Vince was a psycho, bro.
In more ways than one.
Vince was a psycho.
I'm gonna go MJF here. It's been nice that he's been feuding with Mark Briscoe, but Mark Briscoe is not going anywhere. So let's just stop this now.
Yeah, Mark Briscoe is known for losing the big ones. Um,
Yeah, so I
I don't
don't
think this changes.
and I don't think because if he wins, then he should wrestle Hangman. But like, I don't want to see that match because one, they're both faces, and then I don't really want to see the match.
I don't really have an issue with the both faces part. I have no interest in seeing a Mark Briscoe Hangman Page program.
Hmm. Okay. Timeless Tony Storm versus Jamie Hayter versus Chris Statlander versus Thekla. Um, that segment that they had on the show where they were all under the
Interesting.
spotlight, I thought it was cool, but I thought it was weird that Tony Storm would not let go of the microphone.
Well, she wanted the spotlight for herself.
I know, but she just looked like Renee Young holding the microphone for everybody to talk.
Go ahead, get your shit
Um,
off.
yeah. And then everybody, you can't stop stat. Oh, well, is that her catchphrase now? That shit's so ass.
I might get over.
That's ass, and Hater hits hard is ass, and this tramp is still champ is unfortunately the best out of the three, or the best out of those other two, but still ass.
Yeah. Also, I didn't realize Chris Sattler hasn't had a title match for the world title in 4 years. That's insane.
Well, she's been injured. Well,
That is also true.
she gets injured. She held it for a little bit, had that feud with Willow.
Well, she had the
Or no,
TBS title. She didn't have the
yeah,
she
she
didn't
had
have
a.
the world title.
I mean, who was she dethroning?
Mm.
Um, but yeah, now she gets to have a four-way match and lose again. So congrats, that.
So we're going with Tony Storm here. I still don't really know who eventually beats Tony Storm. It's not the dentist, is it?
I think they're just gonna run this shit until Tony gets injured or some shit.
I don't know. That'd be
I don't think there's a real plan for Tony Storm. Because what is it? This is like her third four-way match
yeah. I feel like
since
they're
she
waiting for
won it.
something. I don't know. I don't know what matchup they're waiting for though.
My thing is
They already did the Mercedes match.
they did the Athena match. Let's stop
Who
naming
else is
people.
left?
Let's stop naming people because Tony Storm has legitimately already gotten through any like credible challenger right now. The only
Yeah,
person that the only new person here is Thekla,
it's Tekla. Yeah.
and she ain't shit for real. So I don't really see her winning this or getting the one-on-one. So I don't know what do we really do with Tony Storm going forward, unless we just go with what I said. We just keep going until it's vacant. Because I don't even looking at the way that Mercedes Moné is moving right now, like it doesn't even seem like she wants to circle back and try to win it again.
Yeah, no. I guess that would be the option though. You circle back to that one more time.
I think if they do circle back to that, like Mercedes needs to lose like all those belts and be like, you know,
No,
I need
she really gonna collect the belts after that.
I need like she's lost everything and she needs this like to obsession or like whatever crazy shit like that. But if they're not going to circle back to Monet, then like what are we doing here? Um, Hangman Page and Hangman Adam Page, sorry, and Kyle Fletcher. For the AEW World Championship, if any Don Callis member interferes, uh, Kyle Fletcher will be disqualified and stripped of his TNT championship. Sorry, almost said TNA. I thought that the promo segment to like start the show was very whatever. Um, I don't really like Hangman Page's like
I don't like his promos
promos.
either. Is that what you're gonna say? Yeah, I'm not a
Yeah,
fan of his promos. I'm not.
it's it's I found this one to be too complimentary
Mm.
for Kyle Fletcher. Like this is a I mean, I've hated Hangman Page's like promo since like was it when he faced Moxley? He was just like, I don't really like violence.
Yeah, that's when he lost me personally. I was like, yeah, okay.
I
Got
was just like, what are
a
we doing
geek.
here? Yeah, and you know, Don Callis family, they get rid of Kenny Omega. They're essentially they're beating people up. They're like in very large like they're in a very large number of people in this
Yeah.
group. They have territory on the show, and Hangman Page was just like, I really think you could do this, man, but you got to do it without them. Like very after school special type shit.
Yeah.
And honestly, doing this stipulation before their first match. This is WWE style. Like I'm not even gonna hold you. Like is the WWE brain. Like usually this is like the second thing. Or like that stipulation's for the second match.
Well, you also have
After
to
like
remember this match wasn't supposed to happen. This
that
wasn't the original plan.
I mean
It's supposed to be Wardlow supposed to be in this match.
yeah, I mean even without like, us changing a plan, I think the stipulation that is something that you say for a second match.
Well, there, I don't know. I'm assuming this will be a one-off match, though. You know what I mean? I don't think this was the plan for it. I think Wardlow was supposed to be a one-off match, but they just replaced it with Kyle Fletcher.
Um I mean Yeah, honestly, you swap Wardlow in this position, Hangman Page cuts the same
Yeah,
complimentary promo, or whatever. So just is what it is. I'm gonna go Hangman Page here. I hate that it had
yeah,
to be Kyle Fletcher that had to lose here.
that's fine. I think he can lose
But
it.
he's
It won't hurt him that much.
yeah, and also he's like the most important person in the group. So
Yeah, I'm also gonna go
um,
with Hangman Page on this one.
yeah. Sorry,
I,
I spaced out because I was reading a rejection email and I was like reading it. I was just like, where's the unfortunately at? That's why I'm reading shit now. And then like it was just like we decided to move with other candidates either way. And I was just like, nigga, if you don't put the fucking unfortunately somewhere in this damn
what do
email,
you put? You hit Control F to find out, unfortunately.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. I read a job. I'm skimming, bitch. Where's the unfortunately? Um, but okay, next match. Okada, Takeshita, and Mascara Dorada. I'm very surprised that Dorada won that match. In the match, I thought it was
Yeah,
pretty
I
good
don't
too.
know why that there was that whole rumor going around that Mordos was gonna win. I'm like, Mordos, who never wins anything, is gonna be. Why
Wait,
would he be in this match?
I didn't even think about. I didn't even know that was the rumor. I was just like,
There's, I guess
Mordos
something.
has.
I guess.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I
No,
gotta say, I
no.
guess there's some like CMLL taping and like Mordos came out instead of Sagrada, and people just assume that means Sagrada was lost or something like that. People assuming based off of like a tape show
Mm.
segment, I guess. But yeah, I never in my mind thought like Mordos was gonna be in this over Sagrada. Like Mordos don't win. He win a little bit
Oh,
more now, but I mean,
I,
historically,
I,
he's not much of a
I
winner.
mean, I was just surprised because I don't. I just thought Mordos had more like dynamite cachet than Dorada. So,
Yeah,
but I
I
guess
mean,
Dorada they're going to be the pin eater here.
you think so? Yeah, probably.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. I do think this will be match of the night, though. That's my prediction. It's my bold prediction.
I mean, that's pretty good stuff from him on
I like all
Dynamite.
three workers. I think they're all great. So I have no doubt in my mind this will be a good match.
I'm gonna go Takeshita here. Um,
Okay. That'd be cool.
I'm just tired. I'm tired of Okada.
And it's the thing if you do, and it's the thing if you do
Me in
that,
2019.
if you do that, then you can still tell the story of like what's his name supposed to be the guy. Fletcher's supposed to be the guy, but Takeshi got the title. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? You can go do something with that if you want to. Because there is some kind of tension there between the two. Yeah, you could definitely do something like that. I'm not mad at that pick. I'll agree with you. I think you talked me into it. I'm going to Takeshita as well.
Talked you into it. I think Takeshita should win because I'm sick of Okada. You bitch, I'm in.
I'm in.
Um, okay. Eddie Kingston versus Big Bill. Oof, boy, this
This
all
is a
you.
random ass match. Just the way it even came about, which is really weird. People were just, I mean, Big Bill just came out like, yo, I'm calling Eddie Kingston. Like, nigga, do we know he was cleared?
Oh, so Eddie Kingston hasn't been on either shows.
No, he just Big Bill just called him out randomly on Collision.
That's a weird to do a return.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that in other instances. I'm more confused by the Big Bill part of it. Why would that the return match?
Hmm.
Especially when you got beef with Death Riders. They're the ones who took you out. Like, why wouldn't he be like Wheeler Yuta or something like that?
Why is Big Bill getting a fucking match on this pay-per-view?
That's what I'm saying. Why is it Big Bill? No offense to Big Bill. I mean, I rock with him, but I'm just like, what does he got to do anything? But I guess, whatever. Eddie Kingston wins, and I think after that it should probably go. Assuming Moxley doesn't disappear, we should probably get Kingston Moxley going for the fall.
Hmm.
That would make the most sense to me. Even though
Oh,
for returns, I guess AEW don't be caring sometimes. You remember Samoa Joe got taken out by Jericho and crew, and then it never came back for that.
that one got put through a goddamn a wall.
A wall came back. I'm gonna go hang out with Hook. All right.
Um, okay. Osiris Griffin tweeted, I said that motherfucking name in traffic, he ain't appear. That is fucking crazy. Um, and then there's a four-way ladder match for the AEW tag titles. Brodito, the Young Bucks, Jet Speed, and the fourth member that we now know, um, Hechicero and Josh Alexander.
I think the Young Bucks win this, unfortunately.
Mm.
We're we're probably gonna get Edge and Christian versus the Young Bucks at some point for the titles. That's the dream match.
Boy, I'd rather kill myself. I mean, sure, whatever. And then also, like, I'm telling you right now, Young Bucks are doing the throwing the money thing because they won all that money in that the All-Star tag match,
A little
and then
funny
they're
money
gonna
there.
and then yeah, that funny ass looking money, and then they're going to just have no more money, and then they're gonna try to do some broke Corbin shit. I told you this shit was happening, and it's not gonna matter. But you know with the AEW crowd, like this shit is gonna get corny, and then they're gonna start liking it. You just have to give it some time to grow on these folks. It works every time.
Well, all the aggregator pages are like, this is the funniest thing ever.
Yeah. Because just
So,
remember, man, like a few weeks ago, people were because Kaylee Ray stuff came out, and then people were really mad at this was last year, and people were like on Jericho's head top, hi guys, and then
I can't believe the high guys thing got over.
that shit, nigga, the fucking Jake Hager, I like this hat shit got over. These niggas love
It did.
corny shit.
They
So I
love it. They
could
love it. They love a meme.
they love a cornball. So that's gonna happen. Uh that's it for
You're picking the
AEW.
Bucks as well.
I don't really care who wins, but I'm gonna go Brodito because I don't want the Young Bucks to win.
Okay.
Unless they buy like a super expensive, crazy ladder that, can't break, so it takes them all the way to the top. Some stupid shit like that. I mean, the stupider or funnier the ending, the more I'm on board. How about that?
Well, that's all out. Um,
Yeah, that's all out.
okay, card. Nothing crazy. Nothing.
I mean, it is what it is to me. NXT Homecoming. Excuse me. We're gonna get all to the cameos at the very end, but I'm just gonna blitz. Well, not blitz through the show, but we're gonna go through the show. Not best friends, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. They defeat Izzy and Tatum. Hey man, you not seeing it with Paxley, bruh? Come on, man.
I have an issue with this match. I'm gonna tell you the issue.
Oh, what?
I got an issue with this match.
Okay.
I feel like Tatum and Izzy were too scared to lay it in on
Okay.
Alexa and Charlotte. A lot of the moves look like they look like phantom moves. Like Charlotte was selling
Selling the
the
the wind that
yeah,
came with
like
the
multiple
punch.
times. I knew Tatum looked through like an enziguri at one point on Charlotte. Like it didn't even look close to connecting to her. It. I was like, come on, man. Like, are you?
Char
Is it nerves? Like, I don't.
Charlotte's like lay it in, and then she's like, "You're gonna get me in trouble."
You know what I mean? It's just like I don't. It kind of took me out of the match because it was pretty noticeable and it happened multiple times during this match, and I was like, bro, you know what I mean? Make it look good. So I don't. I'm still. I never like disliked Tatum or anything like that. I'm
You're
just
just
kind of
not
like
as high at her as I am.
yeah. I don't really see the vision.
You don't see the vision?
She's cool, but I don't. I don't think she
Mm,
gonna make no noise.
mm, I don't like niggas like you.
Hmm.
Uh, hold
You
on a
saw the
second.
vision with Indy Hartwell, so I mean, what do I know?
Nigga, don't let me get started on the niggas you've seen the vision for. So we gonna stop
Who?
right there.
Who? Name them. Give me
Um,
one. Give me one.
Grand Metalik.
Nigga, nice.
Okay. Uh, what
I was
else?
also on the I was also on the Free Metal League campaign, by the way. I've been wanting him gone from WWE. They didn't deserve him.
And you and you ain't keep up with his shit since.
The nigga ROH. I ain't watching ROH. Either that, he
I
doing Lucha. I don't watch Lucha either. So
no, you said give you one, so I don't feel like talking anymore. Um, but yeah, I thought the match was cool. I thought the match was cool. I thought it was very nice for Izzy Dame to be working with Charlotte Flair. Because there's not a lot of like tall women in NXT, so it was cool for her to work with somebody like that. And then it's great for both of them to be working with vets in NXT, so that was really cool. Trick Mellow Gang defeat DIY with an interference with from The Miz, giving a skull-crushing finale to Johnny Gargano. I thought this match was cool. It was nice to see Trick and Mellow. It was really nice to see Trick and Mellow tag and like this iteration of them, where Trick is like a
yeah,
good
Trick is
wrestler.
actually Trick now. Yeah, he doesn't like this.
Yeah, he's in his full form and he's not in his fucking boxing bag no more.
So
You also like that match.
didn't
That's
hate it.
another strike, nigga.
Didn't hate it.
Uh,
Um,
oh, go ahead.
Briefly, I want to talk about the set. I really like. I miss Full Set. I can't believe I'm saying that. I like watching that show. Like, man, they got to go back. It did look nicer.
Um,
Cause I do want to discuss just the presentation altogether. I guess we'll get into that after the
yeah,
matches.
I mean, I don't really prefer any arena over the other, but it definitely does look bigger in Full Sail.
Yeah,
Because I think it's because what is it?
I think Full Sail has like what
Full Sail
50 on it.
Full Sail doesn't have the bleachers. That's why. That's why it looks
That
bigger.
too. That too. Also, it's a bit just a bigger space.
Also they have like people on all sides, which they don't do on NXT. Well, I guess they don't really do that a lot. Because you remember when Jelly Roll was on NXT, he was like on production side, and there's like nobody on
Yeah,
that side but production.
yeah. It's like a row of seats on
Yeah,
that
but I
side.
think I think here on like Full Sail, they actually like have it there. Um, I'm looking at the main event and trying to see if, like, yeah, there's definitely people on like all sides.
Yeah.
And there's no bleachers, so that's why it definitely looks bigger. And there's not that stupid big ass tower for no fucking
Oh,
reason.
they didn't have the tower. They did have the tower. There was a tower during the Full Sail era, though.
But it's
It
not
was near the
here,
end of
and I
it.
th and
Yeah,
I
no,
think that I think the tower's stupid.
it's kind of silly.
Um, it's just a thing to occasionally a wrestler to go through every like 4 months, and then for
Yeah,
somebody to stand on every 6 months,
yeah.
and
But I
then
really,
somebody does a
oh, go
spot
ahead.
on it every month. I mean, every year.
Oh, falling off of it. Gargano was the
Yeah,
first.
yeah,
Uh,
goaded. But yeah,
but yeah,
that's why full sales look better. But keep going.
but also it's just a bigger venue in general. Like not even like looks wise. Like it's just a larger venue.
Mm. I think
But
I
no,
I think the PC would look bigger if it just didn't have the bleachers.
then you wouldn't be able to put anybody in there.
I mean,
The bleachers are the reason they got enough people that can get fit in there in the first place.
mm, they should have thought about that.
But what was I gonna say? Oh, but yeah, I just thought the presentation of the show was really. Hey, is it one thing WWE knows how to do? Is nostalgia. They are the kings of nostalgia.
Because they have
Um,
so much to go off of.
they have someone, and that's the crazy part. Even the fact that NXT had that much to go off of, you forget how long NXT's been around now. Like, man, it's a lot of like they had even like the video package they did. They didn't even like if you didn't know Undisputed Era like existed, like it wouldn't even made a difference. They had so much content they could work off of, even without. including Undisputed Era, which I thought was kind of interesting that they didn't.
Hmm.
I don't think Keith Lee got mentioned either, right?
They said niggas stay on that side, bitch.
Does he still work there?
Who?
Keith Lee.
Yes.
He still
That
works
nigga.
for AEW. Are we
Yeah, that
sure?
nigga, yeah. So you need me to call to Keith Lee and tell him?
He'll give you a vague answer anyway. I'm
Yeah.
tired of that nigga trying to be mysterious all the time too. Nigga, just tell
I'm,
us what's
t-
going on.
I'm tired of that
You want
motherfucker
to
talking like goddamn what is it? That nigga be talking like, bruh. You be
oh
talking like
no.
Greek niggas, bruh.
Yeah, I know niggas got mad at because Vince told him he should talk like he talks weird. People are like they're mad that you're talking like they don't want a black man to sound intelligent. I'm like, no, he talks weird. I absolutely understood what Vince was talking about. It's like no one talks like that, bro.
That nigga
Why
talk
do you
like he
talk
in
like
ancient
that?
Greece, my nigga.
Yeah, niggas say indubitably. Who says that?
Yeah.
Smart niggas don't even be saying that for real. You know what I mean,
Cause
well-read
smart,
people
cause
don't even speak
smart,
like that.
cause smart people know their audience.
Yeah, I thought Vince was trying to say, niggas was like, oh, you trying to say he can't sound intelligent because he's black. I'm like, bro, no, he sounds
There,
crazy.
there's there's way more, there's much better ways to sound intelligent without having to talk in Old English.
Indubitably is funny though. That's a hell of a word.
Yeah, it's like saying
Nigga,
perchance.
nigga uses SAT words for what? But yeah, I just wanted to speak on that presentation. I like the stage they had. It felt like a more modern version of the last thing they did before they left.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, that's pretty much it.
It was cool.
They kept the same camera angles, like the hard cam switch sides for the show, which is a nice
Hmm.
touch. I think they added extra cameras they didn't have before. Like they gave us shots I never seen them do in Full Sail before. So yeah, it was cool.
It was nice. Grayson Waller effect. Don't miss these. Oh man. But we got a pretty good segment out of it with Oba, Ricky Saints, and then later on Trick Williams. Um, they all get their stuff in, but it ends with the match being set for next week. Obafemi versus Trick Williams. Winner takes all. And then the winner later on gets to face Ricky Saints at a pay-per-view. I'm not sure if
Yeah,
they mentioned that, but I'm for sure it's going to be at a pay-per-view.
Big Man No Mercy.
No Mercy. Okay, okay,
Um,
okay.
During the show, a lot of TNA guys and girls were not happy. They let them tweets fly. They were like, "Hey, you can't just use our title like a prop like that. You know, what I mean, you gotta put some respect on our name." A lot of them were former NXT um talent as well that are just so happy to be in TNA.
Hmm.
They were talking real spicy, and commentary also mentioned it during the show.
Hmm.
Even Tom, the announcer, he was talking crazy.
Hmm.
Like who are you? I'll put my money on Vic taking Tom out. I ain't gonna lie to you
Yeah,
when it came
Vic is
down
like
to it.
6'5".
I think Tom's pretty tall too, though.
He ain't 6'5". No, Vic is like 6'4", but like whatever. Um, yeah, I got my man. I'm signing with my nigga Vic, man. You feel me?
And put Booker will hold him down. You know what I
And
mean?
he
When
always
it
do
came
it, but
down to
that's
it,
that's his job.
that's his man's. But
Nah,
so
he cool.
obviously I was joking when I tweeted it, and people like took my tweet serious, and I was just like, the TNA boys is talking real spicy. They didn't even pull up to the show. They knew where they was at, and
Hmm.
then people were like, "Obviously it's the build, you idiot." I'm like, bro, I obviously know that. I'm just kidding. But you know, you can't
Niggas can't
fucking
joke
joke
around.
around on Twitter.
Niggas can't joke around, man.
You gotta be an
Um,
analyst, man. I can't just enjoy the show for what it is. I have to be fucking analyst at all times. But
um, I seen people say that like NXT versus TNA War Games,
that'd be interesting. I don't
and
think they'll do that.
I was just like,
I think
that'd be really cool if I could name five niggas on TNA right now.
also NXT lost their war game privilege. Triple H took that with them. He said, "Hey, that's not NXT. That's not an NXT creation. That's a Triple H creation. That's a Triple
Yeah,
H
true, true,
joint."
true, 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 true.
Yeah,
Oh
y'all
man,
don't get that.
what is it? Do we get TNA TNA one NXT motherfucker and Iron Survivor?
I don't know what they're gonna do. I guess it would be some kind of big winner take all style match, maybe like Survivor Series
I'm
2001
tired of
esque.
the winners take all, bro. I'm tired of the double champs, bro.
Not even that. I just think I don't know what they're gonna do. But yeah, we're probably gonna have some kind of TNA versus NXT thing probably throughout the whole fall. I can imagine. I just don't know how this ends. I know Bound for Glory is usually in October. I don't know TNA schedule nowadays, but it's usually in October. I think eventually all this leads to Santana getting his title back. I'm interested to see where it goes. I'm assuming next week that match will not be between Trick and Obafemi. Is not going to be a conclusive victory. I believe TNA will be running up on them boys and they will get jumped. Um, so I don't expect a clean ending out of that match.
Hmm. Well, let's see what comes from that. Rhea, Lyra, Stephanie defeats Fatal Influence. We gonna skip a lot of this shit, man. How'd you feel about the Devil's double kiss, bruh? Or the double Devil's kiss? Ah.
Real gooner noises, man. The whole crowd was making gooner noises.
Did you see Stephanie Vacquier on SVV? Chris Van Vliet?
I didn't see it, but I saw some quotes, but
You saw the
especially the
quote, the
Booker.
Booker quote? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
but she said that before too. She said it multiple times that she likes the Booker T thing and that he
Hmm.
got the move over,
Yeah,
which is
because
Booker T's job.
they were just like in Mexico, they thought this move was dumb as fuck.
I always liked that
Um,
move. I remember the first time I seen it. I think I saw Alex Shelley do it first. Way more aggressive when he did it.
yeah, I believe Charlotte is the first person I saw do this.
Yeah, she probably got that from Shelley, honestly. Hey, keep it a buck. A lot of these wrestlers owe a lot to Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, Marufuji, and Kenta. A lot of niggas got their moves from those four.
My, I think a lot of women should like credit Alex Shelley for a lot of shit that he did.
Bro, not even women
Because
and
mad
men, bro.
women
A
do his
lot.
moves.
Yeah, I think I wonder why. I mean, they've always had a cool moveset though. Like both of this machine guns always had a really cool moveset.
Hmm.
And I think I think it is. I think it's a moveset. It's not really power based. So a lot of women maybe they're not
Hmm.
as strong as that. Like to be lifting guys over their head or whatever. So you can kind of
Yeah.
do their moves and it looks cool. But yeah, I think a lot of like hell, Seth Rollins about 40% of his moveset come from Marufuji and Kenta. I ain't
Because
gonna lie to you.
them niggas was really like that in
The nigga
ROH.
was they were that niggas, bro. Like, so yeah, I think a lot of people owe their moveset to those two. And back in the day, it was probably like Perry Saturn and Al Snow or whatever the fuck.
Hmm. And I think and that's cool, man. I think
I wonder who do you think the guys like who's the wrestler going to be that like modern day wrestlers are going to idolize? Is it Kenny? I guess. I guess it's Kenny now, right?
honestly, I
Like
think
who are
that
the
for
young boys? Who are the young guys emulating?
I definitely think it was Kenny and Osprey for a time, but I think that time has like kind of passed.
Yeah,
Um, because now they're all in one place. You get what I'm saying? So
but they
it's
can still
not
be emulated though.
well like it's not an influence that you kind of see all around. Like you're not even seeing Seth Rollins do the ripcord knee anymore or anybody or we don't have Mandy Rose doing V-trigger anymore. So it's just like now that since AEW has come around, like all of everybody that has been influenced by Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay, they just end up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like on NXT, you're seeing people, um, you're seeing I feel a wider array of influences that might not really be able to like pinpoint unless you have like real like knowledge. But like an example I would use would be Kalani Jordan, like, I say it all
well,
the time,
we know she did she had the
RVD.
RVD bit. Yeah,
Yeah,
she had the
she got
RVD
the
bit.
RVD bag, and I feel like a lot of niggas should be stealing from RVD, but nobody's like not doing that.
I
Um,
don't think people are physically able to. He had the opposite of Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. A lot of his moves niggas can't do.
um, but yeah,
I think Jasper Troy is very like big boss man coded.
yeah, and what is it? Abyss is I've never really seen Abyss
Abyss.
career,
Yeah, I
but
mean,
like,
yeah, that too. Abyss and Big Boss Man. But I think Abyss got a lot of his shit from Big Boss Man. So
yeah, just big man shit. You're
yeah,
gonna see
big man who are like deceptively speedy for their size.
yeah,
Like
you're gonna see a lot of people, especially. with Undertaker kind of like
Oh,
working in
you're getting the big boot snake eyes combo, whatever the fuck it is.
yeah,
Every
but
big
like
man gotta do that around Taker.
there's a lot of people that are I think you're gonna see a lot of people just like have like I don't think they're more or less gonna have influences, but they're gonna have like at least in NXT, you're gonna see like a proper training of like kind of like all of it until they're actually on NXT for a little bit and then they start getting their own style. That's just
But
where I'm coming from.
I think it, I think the wrestlers kind of like even Carmen Petrovic. She said she got her shit off of like Joshi shit, and you could tell. Even
Hmm.
like and same with Tiffy, you could tell like, she got a lot of her shit off of Joshi shit. So I mean, I guess because you don't have. I mean, like because you
I mean,
pick your
shit, yeah.
moves. It's not like
Hmm.
WWE
Like
making you pick the moves you have to do. You could pick your move set.
I would definitely say like if I can't pinpoint any influences right now, and I would say that like if my opinion ever really fucking mattered to like a wrestler, someone who's actually in the ring, like I definitely think like people that you should be looking at or like really trying to imitate is EO, regardless of the well, I would say like regardless of body type, but I'm gonna like split it by gender,
I
I
was like,
guess.
EO's tiny because EO, I feel like you
Yeah.
got to be kind
If
of
you're
small to do her move set.
if you're a woman, you're looking at EO, you're looking at Lyra, Roxanne, Rhea.
Bianca, if you're a stronger
Oh,
woman, you want
yeah, and if you're stronger, like Bianca for
Bianca.
fucking sure, but that's like a freaking nature. So
Yeah.
hold yourself to that standard if you need to. Um, and if you're a guy, I think that you should be looking at people like AJ Styles, um, as like one of your influences. I'm always gonna like say
But
like
he's
check
like
out ROH
older though.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I'm thinking more
even
like
like newer niggas.
newer generation. Yeah. Like who are people like would think they're gonna base their style off of?
Um, Braun Breaker for fucking show. Braun Breaker, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Cody, Seth. Well, I'll take Seth off that.
But those, a lot of niggas ain't really newer though. Those niggas been around forever.
I
Cody's been around since the fucking like
what's the
Bush admin.
what's the range then? Like what's the year cut off? Like
I mean, at least I mean Cody been around pre-Obama. You know what
so like
I
you want
mean?
to say like 2010 or like
Yeah, like
2015?
2015 up. You feel me? Like
2015 up,
who would the nigga like the next generation could be like emulating off of? Basically, my question.
2015. Let's get influences. I think you should probably do Chad Gable. Is that old enough?
Yeah, I can see a lot of guys trying to be Gable, but I
Gable.
guess I kind of
I
got
was gonna
offshoot
say
of
Balor. Balor's been around for a while though.
Balor's been around forever.
Okay, so I'm gonna not pick him. Gable, Ludwig,
I
Gunther.
can see,
Gunther
unfortunately, I can see
counts.
a lot of niggas wanting to be Swerve.
Them niggas not gonna get anywhere. Um,
As far as moveset goes, I think Swerve has a good moveset. That's kind of my thing. I think he's corny, but I think he has a great moveset.
I think Chad Gable has a better move set, and Chad Gable could be a really good high flyer. So, um, let's not underrate him on that.
That nigga did a move at WrestleMania. I still don't know what the hell that was. That shit he did at WrestleMania when he almost killed himself.
Yes.
That shit was crazy. I've never seen that
Um,
move in my life.
I'm trying to think. So, like, does Gunther count? That'll be like my third.
Does Gunther really have a moveset though? He just be hitting people really
I mean
hard.
that's a style that you should probably emulate. Learn how to really lay it the fuck in. Um, 2015 up. That's kind of hard because a lot of people have been like wrestling longer than, that we
Well,
know. So,
yeah, I'm just saying like every generation got their guy or girl that
yeah.
they emulate. I remember like in the mid 2000s, everybody wanted to wrestle like fucking Benoit. We had so many
Oh
Benoit
yeah.
clones out on the indies.
I mean, it is what it is, but I definitely think like if you're like a newer wrestler, I definitely think like Chad Gable, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens are like move set wise or just like style wise. I think those are like really good templates. Like if I were to create a wrestler, I would want to emulate Sami Zayn.
Okay, with that.
Okay. Quick hits. Ethan Page versus Tyler Breeze. I know a lot of people said that they liked this match, but I really couldn't get into it. I don't think that this run is like, and I know it's like whatever because it's just NXT Homecoming. I don't really give a shit, but I don't really care about Ethan Page right now in this new title run that he's in.
There were no point in time where I thought Tyler Breeze was going to win this match, so I didn't really care that much. I will say he looked good for somebody who doesn't wrestle as often as they did. I don't know, like
He's still
to
training
be
shit,
work
so
to be working indies and shit. But yeah, training and working matches is different though. But I guess when you've been wrestling that long, it kind of probably just comes naturally.
yeah, he just remained
But
disciplined.
he's in good shape, yeah. So I had no real strong feeling on this match. Post match, oh boy, my man with the terrible name, what's my nigga's name? What's that nigga's name? Oh, Ehud Dr. Wilder Jr. Um,
Now he's just gonna be Wagner third.
he should be. I think
That's so much simpler.
whose idea was. I understand why they gave him that name
The
because of
son of Dr. Wagner, the
Junior
third
the second.
son.
Yeah, so, but like,
Whatever.
because I know they do the LEO, whoever the fuck they do that all the time in Mexico. But like, if it's already the
El
second
Hido,
generation,
whoever
and
the fuck, is
yeah, they do it
hilarious.
all the time. I don't know, but like, once you get to the third generation of somebody, you don't have to keep doing the LEO. That just seems kind of redundant,
Mm.
like the junior. But anyway, he stared
Yes,
down. He stared down
Ethan.
Ethan Page. So I think they're gonna run that back. You know what would be cool? I think they should have my man win it.
I mean, I definitely think that like out of these partnerships or whatever, I definitely think that like the other side should probably win something,
Well,
you
this
know?
is not really a partnership. It's like, WWE just
Or
owns
yeah,
it.
yeah, they just own them niggas outright. That is
It
true.
not like T, it not like TNA. Like this is just
Yeah.
it's a WWE title
Um,
at this point.
yeah, I mean, if shit, he a WWE employee, let my nigga get it.
Yeah, look at Dr. Wagner North American
Also, it's
Championship.
it's doing
And
nothing for Ethan Page. Who gives a
that'll be your
shit?
first Mexican representation for that title.
Hmm. Um,
And yeah, move Ethan Page up. Put him with the Secret Service. Just get it moving.
put him in a secret service. See, where's he gonna be the secretary of oh man, I can't think of a reference.
I can't either. Secretary of War.
He didn't even fucking try.
That's just this administration, man. I hate to get all political on y'all, but man, I just see things. I'm like, what does this country become?
No, don't hate that because being apolitical is like just as disgusting.
Oh, I'm not apolitical, but I'm saying I know people ain't trying to hear this podcast hear me complain about Trump every week.
Sorry, we live in the same world you live in, y'all. Um, but yeah, all right, then cameos for NXT. We get Finn Balor, HBK, Regal, Triple H, Bobby Roode, Sami Zayn, Montez Ford, Grayson Waller, Damian Priest,
Bianca.
Shayna Baszler. Oh, Bianca was there. Fuck,
She was
fuck.
like in the crowd, literally right after the
Oh,
Montez
okay,
segment.
okay,
They just
okay.
showed her in the crowd. That was it.
Shayna Baszler, Candice, and Bianca. Who is your top three cameos for this episode?
Before I even tell you that,
Okay,
I wanted to speak on a lot of the wrestlers coming out to their older music.
that
And
was really
boy,
nice. Def
I
Rebel got to kill
tweeted,
themselves.
Def Rebel gotta go. I remember a time when people did not like CFOs because mostly because I guess it just wasn't Jim Johnson that people couldn't let that go, that Jim
Yeah.
Johnson wasn't there anymore. But also people the complaint was that like the songs were like just a loop repeated. But my thing with that critique always was like, bro, it's a wrestling interest. That like it's not going to be longer than like 2 to 3 minutes anyway.
Yeah. Also,
Um,
it's not going to play for long.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it's not gonna play that long where like it would really matter if it's a song with just a bunch of loops over and over. But yeah, I'm just like watching the show and like hearing Balor's old song and I'm hearing Rebel Heart again and
Hey,
I'm
man.
hearing No One Will
Johnny
Survive.
Johnny Gargano's last match in NXT, and he came out to the OG of Rebel Heart. Yeah, man, had to shed a tear one time, man.
Yeah, you know what I
That
mean.
was a
So like
legend right there.
hearing no thing, I think the Balor just seeing the Balor entrance again after all these years, that was really cool.
Mm,
Um, because it's been a long time since he done that. And you could tell he like had a lot of fun doing that. Like you could see the smile he just wouldn't leave his face the whole time he
hmm.
did it.
He was like, damn, I haven't done this
Um,
bitch in a minute. I might
I
fall
haven't
off
done
the
this shit in a minute.
turnbuckle, bit.
Funniest cameo by far was Bobby Roode. Did you
And it was
see
because he
it?
got no pop.
Bro, I'm assuming that they just muted the crowd because it was silent when he popped up on the ground. Like, there's no way it would have
I
been
said,
that
yeah,
silent.
that nigga was ass as NXT champion. That nigga don't get no love around me.
Man, they would have. I know that pop was bigger than that, but also I'm surprised they didn't have him come out. I know people wanted to hear his song, bro.
Hmm.
You can't not bring Glorious out, but um, you know what I'm surprised they didn't do?
Hmm.
I'm surprised that they didn't bring in Izzy to the show.
Who?
Have her sit there. Izzy, the Bailey super fan.
Kiss my ass, nigga.
Why? I would have did that if she was available.
That ain't NXT history. She got too much ties to to Sasha, bitch.
Wait, she's the Bailey super fan. What do you mean?
Sorry, because when you said her name, the first thing I thought of is when Sasha made her cry.
Yeah, sure did.
Well, that was for the
Um,
Iron Women match, right?
that
Yeah,
was the
yeah, that
Iron Man
happened
woman
on.
match, yeah, because they were stalling for time. That's why I hate Iron Man matches, bro, because they could be stalling. I remember like everyone used to talk about the Joe versus Punk 2 and Ring of Honor. That shit went like an hour. Like 20 minutes of that was just them stalling.
Hmm.
I always say it's an overrated match. But yeah, no, I thought Finn was probably my favorite. Yeah, really only Finn. Regal was fun. Regal coming out and
Hmm.
saying war games.
That was fun.
That was cute. Um yeah, Charlotte coming out to her old song
I
like
haven't watched
that.
SmackDown in forever. I don't even know what her new music is.
I mean, it's similar, but it's like the "Oh Hail the Queen." It's
Oh,
quote
it's
unquote it's Def
the
Rebelled.
Rebels.
It's a different beat though. It's not bad. It's just not. I prefer the original.
Is Death Rebel just when they have like a clear signifier on who the fuck is coming out?
I'm a grown ass woman.
Oh,
That
hail the
that
queen.
I'm sorry. That one and Role Model are probably the two just like
It's
egregious
Tiffy
ones.
time. I'm
Tippy
trying to
Tippy Time's cool. I fuck with the Tippy Time one. I'm
I'm
not
I'm
mad at that one.
I'm trying to think of like entrances that just say like the person's name mad loud before they come out. Because that is
Uh,
truly what it is Death Rebel. That's what Death
I
Rebel
think I
is.
think the Role Model one for Bailey is really egregious, and I think
Role model.
that one
I got no problem with
and
that one. I like it.
I don't like the Role Model one at all. But I'm a grown ass woman. It's by far the funniest one.
Oh no, it's
The
fucking
Dom
hilarious.
the Dom Mysterio one's hard. I don't care.
Mysterio!
Mysterio, that shit's hard. I like that.
Yeah, that shit's tough.
Um,
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean I guess like the Jim Johnson version of that is just like just regular sound effects.
yeah, that's way harder.
Yeah, which is what is it? The car screeching for HBK,
Car screech. No, that's not
glass
HBK. That's
shatter.
Mick Foley, the glass shattering.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The best, I don't care what anybody says, the best glass shatter sound they ever used was the one they used for his Alliance entrance. That's a very nerdy thing I just said right there, but
You talk about it all the time. I'm trying to think about
that
Chris Jericho's
it's
theme,
the
but I
best.
can like it's
You got the little the
it's actual
countdown
song.
joint.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's the countdown before it.
You
True,
got the
true, true.
countdown joint.
I mean, I guess like I don't know. If I was
Oh,
like a
shout out to Chris
music
Jericho for getting the Y2K gimmick going for that long. That shit lasted for like 10 years.
long
How
before
you
it, it was like over already.
It's
Um, I
been
mean,
over before it started. But yeah,
if
go
if
ahead.
if I had like a music major of like some sort and I cared that much, like I'm sure there's like a lot of parallels that could be drawn from Jim Johnson's like the way that he does themes to like how Def Rebel does it.
Well,
Um,
I'm like 90% sure Def Rebel is just straight up AI at this point. Blake Monroe's theme is hard, but I'm pretty sure it's AI.
is it like AI or you just got AI lyrics?
No, I think the vocals are AI. I think all of it's AI.
I actually wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
It sounds like AI.
Let me give it a little quick bump real quick. Hold on. Oops, I put it's Blake Monroe. I put Monroe Blake.
I like the intro on her thing though.
Oh, well, let's
The
watch it
intro's
with the.
cool. But yeah, either way, Def Rebel got to step it up, or they got to move on from Def Rebel because it really does. When you got Mikey Ruckus making better music than you,
Oh, fuck out of here.
That's a bad look.
I heard that new Mina theme bit. Nigga said cut it off.
Turn it off. But
What's AI about this?
it sounds like AI to me. It's like this. It sounds like one of them songs you would hear on YouTube. It'd be like recommended to you, and be like, "What the fuck is this?" It
This
was
is the
very
most like
vague.
retail song, and I think it's very normal. Oh,
It sounds. I don't know. It sounds like AI
anybody
to
got the
me.
lyrics to this? Oh,
The lyrics
glamorous
will be telling too.
forever, glamorous forever, like pearls on a chain, a little bit of vintage, a little bit, and a little bit of champagne. Uh, soft but I bite, sweet but I sting. I mean, yeah, these are like
That sounds like some
who,
AI lyrics. I ain't gonna lie to you.
whoever is the songwriter for this, they probably spent like a good like 20 minutes on this.
No, they've typed it in the chat GPT and said, "Hey, give me something real quick." That's some AI ass lyrics, bro. I'm sorry. I don't want to be AI hunter guy, but I don't know.
Pull,
It's giving AI to me.
pull the feeler out on YouTube, bruh, and then like, we'll see. I mean, on Twitter, just be like, y'all think it's AI? And then let's just see what niggas say.
Well, I mean, they've already been accused of using AI,
Uh,
Def Rebel, right? Wasn't that like something going on about that? Like they were using the
it's
AI
like
for
the
the
very
music.
last result. AI is using Sono Music Generator. Let's see. And they're using Naomi's theme as a source. Ever since Naomi started using her new theme last run, I recognize the pattern and it sounds like Suno. I use this website to make stupid songs to laugh with my friends, but this is a billion-dollar company. I remember hearing certain songs that's not man-made a few times. I guess I'll look into. This is way more like this is the most like Google or like was this the most we done do our Googles on this shit? AI music. Ew. How would you describe Blake Monroe? Make a wrestling theme. What would you say her song is about? Come on, Quan, work with me. I think the AI folks got him. So we're just gonna wrap this episode up. You can subscribe to us on Patreon, patreon.com/the A Show RNC. You can follow us on Twitter at the A Show RNC. You can follow Quan at the A Show Quan. You can follow me, Cyrus at Cyrus on TWR. If you are subscribed to our Patreon, you get to get a look at our shirts early. The 4K plus one tees that we have. We have multiple sizes if you want to, look into that. Maybe by the time the public episodes comes up, there will already be a link out for everybody to, you know, buy a tee. But thank you so much, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.